Hi, I'm Trent with Mega Attachments, and this is how you assemble the leaf plow. Now, to get started, we're gonna need one tool. It's gonna be a 9/16. Now, whether that's on a ratchet or an open end or an impact, it doesn't matter, just a 9/16. It'll assemble the entire plow minus the winch. So we're gonna start with the push tubes. This one's gonna go on the left side of your machine. Go ahead and drop that in. And then this is gonna go on the right side. Now we're gonna slide this box off of the frame of your leaf plow, and then we're gonna need this little pack of bolts right here. Pull the leaf plow up. So we're gonna line the holes up with the push tubes, and because it's all the way down at the moment and it's fully adjustable, we're gonna put the top two in and slide it up, and we'll tighten it all up later. I added in 4 of the 8 bolts that need to go in here, but what we're gonna do to add the next 4, we're gonna flip this up. I snugged them up. We're gonna latch this in, just like that, and then we can actually slide the plow up and put the next 4 bolts in. Added these 8 bolts in here, and we tightened them down. They're not completely tight because we're not done adjusting those yet. So we're gonna get this bag of bolts out, and they're gonna be the shorter ones of the 2 bags you have. We're gonna pull the wings out, take it up on the plow. Take your bolt, line it up. You're gonna have 4 of them on each side. All right, so you're gonna take the bolt, put it in, put the washer, and then it's gonna be a lock nut on the other side. And then you're just gonna repeat the process all the way down. So we're gonna keep using these short ones, but we're gonna go in behind in the back. I'm gonna feed it in there. Lock that on. Now we're ready for the impact, and we're gonna snug all these down nice and tight. We're going to be repeating the same process on this side. So the next thing we're going to do, we're going to mount the caster wheels to the mounting bracket for the back of the plow. The bolt comes in from the top, put a washer on it, and then put the nut. And then you'll repeat the same process with the next one. We're gonna pull this pin, let it rest down on the pallet. We're gonna be feeding through these bolts right here, through these 4 holes, and then we're gonna be mounting the caster wheels on the back. So you're gonna feed through, and go through the rubber, the caster wheel mount, and then you're gonna add a nut on the other side. Next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna snug them all up with the impact. Just like that. As you can see, they're all the way in, because with a lock nut, you wanna go with the threads just past there when they're nice and tight. Same process for this side. Flip it back till it locks in. Now we're gonna be adding the rubber strip that goes along the bottom. Add in the long piece of rubber first, because the short ones go in on the front side, so we have to add it in last. So we added the 3 bands on the front, and we put the bolts in. Now we're gonna add the nut to the back side, and then we'll snug it all up with the impact. The last step for plow assembly, we'll throw these things on. We'll add them in. Same thing with the middle one. You add in a band and add in the bolts. Now that we have the leaf plow assembled, we're going to show you how to adjust the plow to your mower. We'll drop it down to the ground. So you'll want to loosen up all 8 of these bolts and adjust it to where you have about a quarter's worth of play right in here, because this is where it flexes. And then you'll tighten them all back up again, and that'll adjust it to the height of your mower. So that is the complete assembly on the leaf plow. But if you ordered it with the winch, keep watching. Go ahead and put the mounting plate right in here. I'm going to add a washer, a lock washer, and a nut onto the back of these for mounting. And we're going to repeat that process all the way around for every single one of them. And finally, we're going to put the winch on the mount. Put a bolt in on the back, bolt in on the front, and then we're going to add a lock washer, a washer, and a nut. So now we're going to add in the front plate. We're going to be using the longer bolts. Both of them we're going to add in from the back side. If you pull this on the side of the winch, you can draw your rope out, and then we will add in the hook, which is included in your kit. We're going to add the hook onto the rope, and then you'll want to bend this just so this pin doesn't come back out. Now that we have the winch on there, we're going to tighten down all of the bolts. Now that we have the winch mounted on the leaf plow, I'm going to refer you to the winch manual as far as wiring diagrams. The leaf plow is now fully assembled and ready for use. Thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, let us know.